What's going on, you guys? This is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, bringing you another video on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. This game is omitting a major hype aura, the likes of which we've never seen before, and we can't stop talking about all the different possibilities we could see with it. Although it's been a while since we've gotten any word from the officials such as Namco, Bandai, and Spike Chunsoft, it hasn't stopped us from picking up clues from other means such as the V-Jump magazine. There's a lot to discover, and we have a lot to go over in today's video. But before we dive into the topic at hand, I want to ask you guys to do me the biggest favor and like this video. Yeah, I know it's annoying getting that request at the very beginning, but YouTube's algorithm sort of encourages it. So if you rock with your boy and you know I'm going to bring you that awesome content, then smash that like button. And if by any chance you've made it to the end of this video and you feel like you wasted 10 minutes of your precious time that you can't get back, then by all means take that like back and give it a dislike. Just rate the video. But yeah guys, the theories don't stop when it comes to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Considering it's the 4th installment in the Tenkaichi series, there's a lot of things we want to see make a return from those games. And there's also an equal amount of things that we want to see get introduced. Although it hasn't been that long since we got the most recent trailer showcasing a bunch of new features such as Goku and Vegeta's forms, fans are eager to see what's next for this game. And as I mentioned earlier, we've been getting a lot of things courtesy of V-Jump magazine, which gives us a deeper dive on things we can expect once the game launches. We also get some from Psycho Jump magazine, and in my recent video we talked about the supers and ultimate attacks we'll be seeing up in this game. Thanks to talented translators, we were able to deduce that one of the major moves we'll be seeing is the Super Dragon Twin Fist, which debuted in 1995's Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn, where we see Super Saiyan 3 Goku use this attack to demolish Janemba's first form. Not only does this confirm that we're going to be seeing a lot of non-canonical moves make their way into the game, it's also a confirmation that they're going to continue the trend of putting movie characters in the game as well. And I think a lot of fans are going to enjoy that. Like, that's what I absolutely loved about the previous installments. You know, actually being able to pit characters against each other that never cross paths in the anime or manga. And if I wanted to see which character was stronger, I could easily utilize the CPU versus CPU feature to do so. And I hope that feature makes a return in this game. I feel like it's an absolute must. Like, I know everybody's questioning what's going to be going on with the local multiplayer, but we really need that CPU versus CPU feature, man. There's also the concern of exactly how many characters they're going to utilize from the Dragon Ball library. Out of the 164 slots that have been teased, Goku and Vegeta will make up most of them because it's been confirmed that the two will indeed have variants. And you guys have already heard me express that I don't really mind this because I feel like each variant is unique in their own way. They all have moves and transformations that are exclusive to them. And I think it's nice to have those options available. Like, you're not always going to have Super Saiyan Goku fans who want the Warp Kamehameha. They might want that Angry Kamehameha. And they also might want a Meteor or Smash as opposed to a Meteor or Rush. Same can be said for players who like Vegeta. You might have those players that prefer transforming into a Great Ape as opposed to a Super Saiyan. If you ask me, I wish other characters got that same kind of treatment too. Like, I would love to see a Dragon Ball version of Tien or Krillin. But I know this game only has room for so many characters, and that's the thing that fans are most concerned about, because they feel like those slots that these variants are taking up could have easily been made available for some of the newer characters from Dragon Ball Super. And I wholeheartedly agree. I feel like the Dragon Ball roster continues to evolve and expand as the series progresses, but I want you guys to keep in mind that this is a different time that we're living in. Gone are the days of buying a game that only has a certain amount of content upon completion, or having to buy another physical retail copy once they release a special edition. You now have the option of buying DLC when it comes out. Which, take of that what you will. I know there are a lot of people that are against microtransactions and DLC practices, but I feel like if it's done right, then they'll be behind it. And there have been many examples that validate my opinion on this, because we've seen stuff like Dragon Ball Xenoverse where people were just getting irritated by how much content was coming out for that game. But given how much emphasis that game put on the what if scenario aspect, it made perfect sense. Not to mention that Dimps realized that Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 still had a dedicated fan base to it. The same can be said for Dragon Ball FighterZ. There's a lot of time and commitment that goes into balancing out these fighting game characters, and even though Arc System Work wasn't able to give us everything we wanted the first go around, they made sure to give it to us the second go around, especially when the game was gaining a lot of popularity in the FGC. And what more can I say about Dragon Ball Kakarot? Y'all already know that CyberConnect 2 went out in a blaze of glory, delivering some of the most memorable moments from Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And I wouldn't be surprised if Spike Chunsoft chooses to go in that direction. Given the fact that all these characters share similar functions, it would be nothing for them to deliver even more characters in a timely manner. Not to mention that they can be packaged with new What If and Story Mode DLC. I think Bandai Namco has realized by now that each entry in the DBZ series has its own dedicated fanbase, and we're willing to spend the extra funds if the DLC is worthy of such. Given the very ongoing nature of Dragon Ball and all of its different components, there's always going to be something new to implement into a game, so yeah. But anyways guys, can you believe that it's been a full year since we got that big reveal for Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 4, which is now going by Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? That's right, on this date, March the 5th, Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2023 gave an announcement trailer for an unnamed game that basically alluded to it being the next installment in the Budokai Tenkaichi series. And many fans feel like this will be the perfect time for another rollout to a trailer of some sort, because it's been a month since we got the Rivals trailer, and it seems like that's going to be the reoccurring thing with each new reveal trailer we get, an actual theme that describes the characters that they're going to be showcasing. If you guys remember, a few weeks ago, V-Jump magazine revealed that the next theme to be showcased would be Speed versus Power, while suggesting that it'll be 2 brand new characters that haven't been announced yet. And this could range from anyone, because as you're aware, Dragon Ball has different kinds of character archetypes. We've seen our fair share of speed demons such as Berter from the Ginyu Force, who was weak but could be an absolute terror to deal with if you knew how to play with him correctly. But given the fact that Spike Chunsoft has been taking it upon themselves to reveal newer characters such as Super Saiyan God, Goku, and Vegeta, there's a likely chance that they may reveal other characters from the Super roster such as Dispo, a character known for his super insane speed and is one of the fastest characters in the Tournament of Power. Speaking of power, we might as well talk about some of the other characters that are heavy hitters such as Broly, which is another character we can see. He's already been showcased in some of the trailers, particularly the Dragon Ball Super version of Broly, and I have a nagging suspicion that they might use him to actually showcase what power is all about. But then again, it could be a character that checks off both boxes and is an all-around fighter, such as Jiren. Or it can be somebody else, such as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I really want to see that character in this game. Well yeah guys, we are very much hyped to see what this new Power vs Speed trailer has to offer, and when we can potentially be seeing that said trailer, which a lot of people are speculating could be very soon. If you guys aren't aware, Microsoft just announced that Xbox will be holding a partner preview event on March the 6th, which takes place a day after the 1-year anniversary of Sparking Zero's reveal trailer. It's going to be a 30-minute broadcast which will include more than a dozen new trailers for new and upcoming games from publishers like Capcom, Nexon, EA, and others. And I wouldn't be surprised if Bandai Namco is in there as well, because they're a third-party company and we're going to be seeing a lot of trailers for those types of games being squeezed up into this 30-minute broadcast window. And you know that they're going to want to take full advantage of the platform, because when it comes to third-party games, the whole objective is to sell them on as many platforms as they possibly can, which includes the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. So Namco Bandai would be a fool not to take advantage of this. But with that said, I want you to take this with a very small pinch of salt, because there is a high probability that this might not happen. Like, let's just call it for what it is. There have been many instances where we had all the clues in the world to back up our theories, only to see certain things not manifest. So yeah, just keep that in mind, people. But with all that said, I'm going to turn it over to you guys. Do you feel like we could be seeing some DLC characters? And do you think that we could be seeing this new trailer at the Xbox Partner Preview event? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, I ask you like or dislike the video. It doesn't have to be a thumbs up. You can give me a thumbs down if you want. But if you really enjoyed this video, it would help me out tremendously if you shared it with all your friends and followers on all the different social media outlets. Sharing really makes a difference. But once again, this is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, signing out on another video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. As a successful YouTube user, I often get questions asking what I use to get my videos tons of views. And the answer to that is TubeBuddy. This thing has helped me take my channel to the next level in ways I never imagined. It's a browser extension that helps new and experienced YouTubers grow fast and optimize their channels. I've been using this extension for years, and it's constantly getting updated with new features, like the SEO tool that helps me come up with the perfect title, description, and tags to get more people to click on my videos. It even provides you with analytics beside your videos to see how much traffic your video is generating from various social media sites. The extension is absolutely free, but as a special offer, we're giving a 50% discount for channels that have less than 1,000 subscribers that purchase the Pro upgrade. All you have to do is enter in the code RisingStarBuddy. So if you're interested in starting a YouTube channel or taking your content to the next level, download the extension now. You can do so by clicking on this link that'll be provided in the description of this video.